Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hear me loud and clear. You've got greatness within you. That's not just a feel-good statement, it's the truth. Each one of us was born with a unique set of talents, ideas, and abilities that the world needs. But here's the challenge: life doesn't always make it easy to see that seek out greatness. Sometimes it buries it under fear, doubt, and setbacks. But let me tell you something, just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean it isn't there. The world might try to tell you that you're not enough, that your dreams are too big, that you're old, too young, too inexperienced, or that it's just not your time. But let me remind you of this: you are not your circumstances. You are not the labels people put on you. You are not even your mistakes. You are greater than all of that. The power to change your life, to achieve your dreams, to overcome your challenges, that power is already within you. But here's the thing: greatness isn't handed to you. It's forged. It's built brick by brick through effort, determination, and a refusal to quit. When life knocks you down, and believe me, well, it's not about staying down, but many times you're willing to get back up. Every failure, every rejection, every setback is preparing you for something greater. You see, greatness requires courage. It means standing up when others sit down. It means believing in yourself when others doubt you. It means taking that leap of faith even when fear whispers in your ear that you'll fail. But let me tell you something: fear is a liar. It's not here to stop you, it's here to show you what's worth fighting for. And don't think for a second that you have to do it alone. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who challenge you to be better, who remind you of the greatness within you when you forget. You weren't meant to do this by yourself, but you were meant to do it. And finally, don't wait. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. Don't wait until you feel ready, because you may never feel ready. Start now. Start where you are with what you have, and watch what happens when you believe in yourself and your dreams. You've got greatness within you. I'm not saying it will be easy, but I promise you it will be worth it. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. Greatness is not something you seek. It's something you uncover within yourself. This idea is both powerful and liberating because it shifts the focus from external validation to internal realization. Too often people believe they need to chase greatness outside of themselves, as if it's a treasure buried in some faraway land, accessible only after they've met a list of external conditions. But the truth is, greatness isn't out there somewhere. It's been within you all along, waiting for you to recognize it, nurture it, and bring it to the surface. The challenge for many people is that they've been conditioned to look outward for confirmation of their value. Society teaches us to measure our worth by titles, possessions, or the approval of others. We're taught to compare ourselves to those around us and to think that greatness is a destination reached only by a select few. But that's a lie. Greatness isn't reserved for the lucky, the privileged, or the extraordinarily gifted. It's a fundamental part of who you are. It's woven into the fabric of your being, waiting for you to strip away the doubts, fears, and insecurities that hide it. The journey to uncovering your greatness begins with a shift in mindset. It starts with the belief that you already have everything you need to succeed. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need all the answers. You just need the courage to take the first step. Greatness isn't about being the smartest person in the room or having the revenue. It's about recognizing the power within you to grow, adapt, and rise above challenges. It's about tapping into the unique gifts and talents that make you who you are. When you uncover your greatness, you begin to see the world differently. You realize that the obstacles in your life aren't barriers, they're opportunities to grow stronger. Each setback, failure, or moment of doubt is a chance to dig deeper and discover just how resilient you truly are. Greatness isn't found in avoiding difficulty, it's found in embracing it. It's in those moments of struggle when you feel like giving up that true potential is revealed. The world may try to tell you that you're not enough. You'll face criticism, rejection, and moments where you question your own abilities. But uncovering your greatness means refusing to let those voices define you. It means silencing the doubts in your mind and replacing them with affirmations of your worth. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not the limitations that others try to place on you. You are so much more than that. This journey is deeply personal, and no one can take it for you. It requires you to look inward and ask yourself tough questions. What are my dreams? What am I passionate about? What do I truly believe I'm capable of? The answers to these questions won't come overnight, but they will come if you're willing to listen. And when they do, you'll realize that greatness isn't about achieving something monumental. It's about living authentically and unapologetically as yourself. One of the most beautiful things about uncovering your greatness is that it inspires others to do the same. When you step into your power and embrace who you are, you become a beacon of possibility. Your courage, determination, and authenticity encourage others to look within themselves and recognize their own potential. Greatness isn't selfish, it's contagious. It has the power to uplift not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Uncovering your greatness isn't a one-time event, it's a lifelong process. It requires daily commitment and self-reflection. There will be times when you doubt yourself, moments when the weight of the world feels too heavy. But in those moments, remind yourself of this truth: you don't have to look outward for greatness. It's already inside you, waiting to be unleashed. So stop seeking and start uncovering. Trust in your journey, embrace your unique gifts, and let your greatness shine. The world needs what only you can offer, and there's no better time than now to share it. Life will test you, often in ways you least expect, and sometimes in ways that seem unfair or insurmountable. Challenges, setbacks, and moments of uncertainty are inevitable. They come into our lives uninvited and sometimes stay longer than we'd like. But here's the truth: every single one of these tests is an opportunity. Each challenge is a stepping stone to realizing your true potential. While it might not feel that way in the moment, these difficulties are shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. When life tests you, it's not there to defeat you, it's there to teach you. Every obstacle carries a lesson, and it's up to you to uncover what that lesson is. Sometimes it's about resilience, about learning how to stand tall when everything around you seems to be falling apart. Other times, it's about humility, realizing that you don't have all the answers and that asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, but of strength. These lessons may not come wrapped in neat packages, and they may not reveal themselves immediately, but if you look closely, you'll find wisdom in every struggle. Challenges have a way of pushing us out of our comfort zones. They force us to confront parts of ourselves we'd rather avoid: the fears, doubts, and insecurities that hold us back. But it's in facing these parts of ourselves that we grow. Growth rarely happens when things are easy and predictable. It's in the moments when you're stretched to your limits, when you're unsure if you can keep going, that you discover the depth of your strength and courage. Life's tests are not meant to break you, they're meant to build you. Think about the people you admire, most the ones who inspire you, who make you believe in what's possible. Chances are they didn't achieve greatness by avoiding challenges. They faced them head on. They endured heartbreak, failure, rejection, and countless setbacks, but they didn't stop there. They used those experiences as fuel to propel themselves forward. They understood that every test was a part of their journey, not the end of it. When you're in the middle of a challenge, it's easy to feel like it's the end of the road. The weight of the situation can feel overwhelming, and the thought of finding a way through it may seem impossible. But remember this: nothing in life is permanent. Just as the seasons change, so do our circumstances. The storm you're facing now won't last forever, and when it passes, you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and prepared for whatever comes next. It's also important to recognize that challenges are not punishments. They're not life's way of saying you're not good enough or that you're destined to fail. In fact, the very presence of challenges in your life is proof that you're on the path to something greater. If you weren't striving for more, if you weren't pushing yourself to grow, life wouldn't test you the way it does. Challenges are a sign that you're moving forward, that you're stepping into your potential. One of the most powerful things you can do when life tests you is to change your perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? This shift in mindset can transform how you experience challenges. It turns setbacks into stepping stones, failures into lessons, and difficulties into opportunities for growth. It empowers you to see yourself not as a victim of circumstance, but as a warrior capable of overcoming anything. Life's tests also teach you about the power of persistence. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the road ahead seems too difficult to navigate. But it's in those moments that you must dig deep and keep going. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your potential. And with each step, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Ultimately, life's tests are what shape us into the people we're meant to be. They reveal our character, our resilience, and our capacity to overcome. They strip away the superficial and bring us face to face with our true selves. And as we navigate these challenges, we realize that our potential is far greater than we ever potential. So when life tests you, embrace it. See it as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Trust that every challenge is helping you grow, helping you learn, and helping you step into your power. Remember, the greatest version of you is on the other side of every test you face. Keep going. Keep believing. You're closer to your potential than you think. Your dreams are valid and they exist for a reason. Don't let anyone talk you out of them. This is a statement of truth and power, one that is meant to remind you that your aspirations, no matter how big or small, matter. Dreams are not random. They are deeply rooted in who you are. They come from a place of purpose and possibility, a whisper from your soul urging you to pursue something greater. Yet in a world filled with doubt, criticism, and the pressure to conform, it can be easy to question the validity of your dreams. But make no mistake, your dreams are not just valid, they are essential. Every dream begins with a spark, an idea or a vision of something that doesn't yet exist. It might be a career you want to pursue, a cause you want to champion, or a life you want to live. That vision is a part of you and is there for a reason. It's not random or accidental. Your dreams reflect your unique talents, passions, and purpose. They are a guiding light pointing you toward the life you are meant to live. Ignoring them or dismissing them as unrealistic doesn't make them disappear, it only creates regret. Unfortunately, there will always be people who try to talk you out of your dreams. They might say you're aiming too high, that you're not qualified, or that it's simply not practical. These voices of doubt often come from people who have let go of their own dreams, people who project their fears and limitations onto you. They may mean well, but their words can plant seeds of uncertainty in your mind if you let them. That's why it's so important to protect your dreams fiercely, to hold them close and nurture them despite the noise around you. The truth is, no one else can see the world the way you do. No one else can understand the passion that drives you or the vision that fuels your dreams. Your dreams are personal and they don't need to make sense to anyone else. It's not their job to believe in your dreams, it's yours. You have to be your own biggest supporter, your own cheerleader. Because when you believe in your dreams, you give yourself permission to pursue them with everything you've got. Dreams often challenge the status quo. They require you to step outside of your comfort zone, to take risks, and to face the possibility of failure. That can be intimidating, but it's also what makes pursuing your dreams so rewarding. Growth doesn't happen in the safety of what's familiar. It happens when you dare to chase what seems impossible, when you push past fear and doubt to reach for something greater. The process of pursuing your dreams is just as important as achieving them because it transforms you. It teaches you resilience, creativity, and courage. Your dreams also have the power to inspire others. When you chase your dreams unapologetically, you show others what's possible. You become a living example of what it means to live with purpose and passion. Your courage to follow your heart can ignite courage in someone else. Your journey can serve as a reminder that it's never too late, and no dream is too big or too small. At times, the road to achieving your dreams will be challenging. You'll encounter setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But those are not signs that your dreams are invalid. They're part of the process. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and get closer to your goal. The people who achieve their dreams are not the ones who never face challenges, they're the ones who keep going despite them. They're the ones who refuse to give up, who see every setback as a stepping stone and every failure as a lesson. Never underestimate the importance of your dreams. They are a reflection of who you are and who you are capable of becoming. They are a reminder that you were meant for more than just going through the motions of life. Your dreams give you direction, purpose, and a reason to wake up each morning with determination. So don't let anyone talk you out of your dreams. Don't let their doubts, fears, or limitations stop you from pursuing what sets your soul on fire. Trust in your vision, believe in your ability, and take action every single day. Your dreams are valid. They exist for a reason, and they are worth every ounce of effort you put into making them a reality. The world needs what only you can bring, and your dreams are the key to unlocking that potential. The opinions of others don't define you, your decisions and actions do. This truth is one of the most liberating realizations you can have in life. From a young age, we're often conditioned to seek approval and validation from those around us. We want to fit in, to be liked, and to be accepted. But over time, this desire for approval can become a cage that limits our authenticity. Living by the opinions of others means surrendering control of your own life. And in doing so, you risk losing sight of who you truly are. Yet, the moment you decide to free yourself from the weight of others' judgments, you open the door to a life of empowerment and self-definition. It's natural to care about what others think. We're social beings, and the beams of friends, family, and colleagues can influence how we see ourselves. However, when you allow their judgments to dictate your choices, you hand over the reins of your life to people who do not walk in your shoes. No one else knows your dreams, your struggles, your passions, or your potential as intimately as you do. Their opinions are based on their own perspectives, biases, and experiences, not on the reality of who you are or what you're capable of. The truth is, no matter what you do, people will always have opinions about you. If you succeed, some will cheer for you, while others may envy or criticize you. If you fail, some will support you, and others will judge you. You cannot control what people think or say, but you can control how you respond. And the best way to respond is to focus on your own decisions and actions, the things that truly define you. Your decisions reflect your values, priorities, and character. They are the choices you make in the face of challenges, the paths you take when confronted with opportunities, and the stands you make when it matters most. Your decisions are what shape your life, not the fleeting opinions of others. Each decision you make is a chance to align with your true self and move closer to your goals. Your actions, too, are a powerful expression of who you are. Words and opinions may swirl around you, but actions speak louder than anything else. They demonstrate your commitment, your resilience, and your integrity. When you choose to act with purpose and determination, you prove to yourself and to the world that you are in control of your destiny. You don't need to explain or justify yourself to anyone. Your actions will tell the story of your journey. Living authentically requires courage. It means being willing to stand firm in your decisions even when others disagree or doubt you. It means trusting your intuition and listening to your inner voice over the noise of external opinions. This is not always easy, especially when the opinions come from people you care about. Friends, family, and mentors may have the best intentions, but their advice is often based on their own fears and limitations, not yours. While it's important to consider their perspectives, you must ultimately make decisions that align with your vision and purpose. It's also worth remembering that the opinions of others are often fleeting. People are quick to judge, but just as quick to move on. What seems like a big deal in the moment, what someone said about you or how they criticize your choices, often fades with time. Meanwhile, the impact of your decisions and actions endures. The life you build is a testament to your persistence, not to the fleeting judgments of others. Freeing yourself from the opinions of others doesn't mean being indifferent or ignoring feedback. Constructive criticism and diverse perspectives can help you grow and improve. But there's a difference between learning from others and being controlled by their views. When you anchor yourself in your own sense of purpose and self-worth, you can take in feedback without losing sight of who you are. Your worth is not determined by what others think of you. It's determined by how you show up in the world, how you treat others, and how you pursue your goals. It's determined by the courage you have to take risks, the strength you show in adversity, and the kindness you offer to those in need. These are the things that truly define you, not the opinions of others. So let go of the need to please everyone. Embrace the freedom that comes with living authentically and making decisions that align with your heart and values. The opinions of others are just noise in the background. Your decisions and actions are the melody of your life. Play boldly, unapologetically, and on your own terms. That is where your true power lies. Growth happens when you step out of your comfort zone and embrace uncertainty. This simple truth has the power to transform your life. Comfort zones are safe, familiar, and predictable. They're the spaces where we feel at ease because we know what to expect. But while comfort zones provide security, they also have a way of keeping us stuck. They limit our potential and prevent us from discovering the depths of what we are truly capable of achieving. Real growth, the kind that changes who you are and how you see the world, requires you to take a step into the unknown, to face challenges, and to embrace the discomfort that comes with uncertainty. The comfort zone is like a bubble. Inside it, everything feels manageable, but nothing ever really changes. You might achieve a sense of stability, but you also risk stagnation. Growth, on the other hand, lives outside that bubble. It's in the space where you encounter new ideas, unfamiliar situations, and even failure. When you step out of your comfort zone, you force yourself to confront fears, doubts, and insecurities that you might otherwise avoid. And in doing so, you begin to grow not just in your abilities, but in your confidence and resilience. Stepping into uncertainty can be intimidating. The human mind is wired to seek safety and avoid risks, and uncertainty often triggers fear of failure or rejection. But what we often forget is that uncertainty is also where possibility lies. It's where innovation, creativity, and breakthroughs happen. When you take a chance on the unknown, you open yourself up to opportunities you might never have imagined. You discover new strengths, develop new skills, and build a mindset that allows you to adapt to whatever life throws your way. Growth doesn't mean being fearless. It means acting in spite of your fears. It's about recognizing that fear is a natural part of stepping into the unknown and choosing to move forward anyway. The first step is always the hardest. It's the moment when you leave behind what is familiar and venture into uncharted territory. But with each step, you gain momentum. You begin to see that the fear of the unknown is often far greater than the reality of it. And with every challenge you face stronger, wiser, and more capable. When you embrace uncertainty, you also learn the value of failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of the journey toward it. Every setback teaches you something valuable about yourself and the path you're on. It reveals areas where you can improve and gives you the opportunity to try again with greater insight and determination. Without stepping into uncertainty, you never experience the lessons that failure can teach. And without those lessons, growth is impossible. The beauty of stepping out of your comfort zone is that it's not just about achieving external goals, it's about transforming who you are. Each time you take a risk or try something new, you expand your capacity to handle challenges. You develop resilience, resourcefulness, and self-belief. These are qualities that stay with you long after the specific challenge has passed. They become a part of your character, shaping the way you approach life and its uncertainties. Growth through uncertainty also helps you build meaningful connections. When you step out of your comfort zone, you're more likely to meet people who challenge your perspectives and broaden your horizons. You're exposed to different ways of thinking and living, which can deepen your understanding of the world and your place in it. These connections can inspire you, support you, and push you to reach even greater heights. Embracing uncertainty doesn't mean abandoning all caution or leaping blindly into risk. It means making intentional choices to challenge yourself, to stretch beyond what you already know, and to trust in your ability to adapt. It's about balancing the discomfort of the unknown with the excitement of possibility. The more you practice stepping into uncertainty, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you realize that the discomfort of growth is far outweighed by the rewards it brings. The most fulfilling moments in life often come from stepping beyond what feels safe and embracing the unknown. Whether it's pursuing a new career, learning a new skill, or simply trying something you've never done before, the act of stepping out of your comfort zone is an act of courage. It's a declaration that you're willing to grow, to change, and to become the best version of yourself. Growth happens when you take that first step into the unknown, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it, because it's in those moments of uncertainty that you discover just how much you're capable of, and that realization is what true growth is all about. Fear is not your enemy, it's your compass pointing toward greatness. This idea challenges the way most of us have been taught to think about fear. From an early age, we're conditioned to see fear as something to avoid, a signal to retreat or stay within the boundaries of what feels safe and familiar. But in reality, fear is not a stop sign, it's a guide. It's the body's way of telling you that you're standing at the edge of growth, that you're facing something that has the potential to elevate you a new level. When you learn to reframe fear as an ally rather than an adversary, it transforms your relationship with it, opening doors to opportunities you might never have considered. Fear arises most intensely when you're stepping into the unknown or attempting something that matters deeply to you. It's a sign that you're venturing into territory where the stakes feel high, whether it's pursuing a dream, speaking your truth, or taking a risk that could lead to significant change. The presence of fear doesn't mean you're weak or incapable. It means you're alive, invested, and on the brink of transformation. It's the very thing that signals you're moving in a direction that could lead to greatness. Many people let fear dictate their decisions, allowing it to hold them back from pursuing their dreams or taking bold action. They misinterpret fear as an indicator that they're not ready, not good enough, or not capable. But fear doesn't mean stop. It means go forward with intention. It's a call to prepare, to dig deep, and to rise to the occasion. Fear is the mirror that reflects both the challenges you face and the strengths you have yet to discover within yourself. When you feel fear, it's easy to focus on the potential for failure or rejection. These thoughts can paralyze you, keeping you from taking the very steps that could change your life. But what if you shifted your perspective? What if you saw fear as a sign that you're heading towards something meaningful, something worth pursuing? Fear doesn't show up when you're doing things that don't matter. It shows up when you're about to push your boundaries, challenge your limits, and take a step closer to the person you're meant to become. Fear often accompanies the things that matter most to us: dreams, ambitions, and relationships. The reason fear feels so intense is that it highlights what's at stake. The more important something is to you, the more fear will try to hold you back. But that's precisely why fear is your compass. It points you toward the areas of your life where most growth, fulfillment, and potential for greatness reside. If you can learn to follow that compass even when the path feels uncertain, you'll unlock doors to opportunities that fear once made seem inaccessible. The key to navigating fear is not to eliminate it, but to embrace it. Fear will never completely disappear. It's a natural part of being human. But you can choose how you respond to it. Instead of letting it control you, let it guide you. Recognize it as a sign that you're on the right track. Acknowledge it, but don't let it dictate your actions. Step into it with courage, knowing that every time you face fear, you grow stronger and more capable. When you act in the face of fear, you're building resilience. Each time you move forward, despite feeling afraid, you're teaching yourself that you can handle uncertainty and overcome challenges. Fear becomes less of a barrier and more of a stepping stone. It loses its power to paralyze you and becomes a catalyst for growth. This process is not easy, but it's where the most profound transformation happens. The greatest achievements in life often come from moments when fear was present but courage prevailed. Fear is also a powerful teacher. It reveals the areas where you need to grow and the skills you need to develop. It challenges you to confront your insecurities and expand your comfort zone. The lessons fear teaches are invaluable because they prepare you for greater challenges and opportunities in the future. Each time you face fear head-on, you're not only moving closer to your goals, you're becoming the kind of person who can handle whatever life throws you. Greatness doesn't come from avoiding fear, it comes from embracing it. It comes from recognizing that fear is not the enemy, but a guide. It's the force that pushes you to dream bigger, take risks, and step into the unknown. Every time you follow fear's compass, you're moving toward a version of yourself that is stronger, braver, and more capable. So when fear shows up, don't run from it. Lean into it. Let it guide you toward the challenges that will shape you and the opportunities that will elevate you. Fear is not there to stop you, it's there to point you in the direction of your greatest potential. Trust it, and trust yourself. You have everything you need to turn fear into fuel and uncertainty into greatness. Surround yourself with people who see your potential and help you believe in it. This is one of the most important choices you can make in life. The people you spend your time with have a profound impact on how you see yourself, how you approach challenges, and what you ultimately achieve. The right people lift you up, inspire you, and remind you of what you're capable of, even when doubt tries to creep in. They don't just see you for who you are today, they see the person you're becoming, the potential within you that you might not even recognize yet. And by being in their presence, you begin to see it too. Life is filled with challenges, and there will be times when belief wavers. Doubts may arise, and setbacks can make you question whether you're on the right path. In these moments, the people around you can make all the difference. The strong supports of individuals who believe in your potential can act as a safety net, catching you when you falter and giving you the strength to keep going. Their faith in you can rekindle your own faith in yourself, reminding you of the dreams and goals you're striving for. The people who see your potential don't just offer words of encouragement, they hold you accountable. They push you to go further, to stretch beyond what you think is possible. They won't let you settle for less than you're capable of, even when it's tempting to take the easier path. These are the people who challenge you to rise to the occasion, to step out of your comfort zone, and to embrace the effort and persistence required to achieve greatness. They see not just what you are, but what you could become if you fully embraced your abilities. Surrounding yourself with these kinds of people doesn't happen by accident. It's a deliberate choice. It means seeking out relationships that are built on mutual respect, trust, and a shared belief in each other's potential. It means choosing to spend time with individuals who inspire you, who have qualities you admire, and who motivate you to be better. These people are not threatened by your success, they celebrate it. They want to see you win because they know that your success doesn't diminish their own, it enhances it. Conversely, it's just as important to distance yourself from those who diminish your potential. Negative or toxic relationships can be incredibly draining. These are the people who criticize without offering solutions, who belittle your dreams, or who project their own fears and insecurities onto you. They might not even realize they're doing it, but their influence can cause you to second-guess yourself and limit your ambition. Surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift you requires the courage to step away from those who don't. When you align yourself with people who believe in you, you create an environment where growth and confidence thrive. These relationships foster a sense of possibility and a mindset that focuses on solutions rather than problems. You begin to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to learn and improve. The energy and optimism of those around you become contagious, fueling your own drive to succeed. Believing in your potential isn't just about what others do for you, it's also about the way you show up in these relationships. It's a two-way street. As much as others support and believe in you, you should do the same for them. Be the kind of person who sees greatness in others, who encourages them to dream big and take bold steps toward their goals. When you uplift others, you create a cycle of mutual inspiration and growth. The impact of surrounding yourself with the right people extends far beyond your personal achievements. It influences the way you approach life, the risks you're willing to take, and the resilience you develop along the way. When you have people who believe in you, you're more likely to believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you're unstoppable. You start to trust your instincts and embrace challenges and opportunities that might once seemed out of reach. Your potential is limitless, but it takes the right environment to nurture it. That environment is shaped by the people you allow into your life. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with individuals who see not just what you are, but what you can be. Let their belief in you strengthen your own belief in yourself. Together you can achieve things that once seemed impossible, proving that with the right support, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. The time to act on your dreams is now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. This is one of the most crucial truths to embrace if you want to create a life of fulfillment and purpose. Too often people delay pursuing their dreams because they're waiting for the right time. They convince themselves that once circumstances align, once they have more resources, once they feel more confident or experienced, they'll take action. But this mindset is a trap. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of procrastination and excuses. The truth is, the perfect moment doesn't exist. Life is unpredictable, and if you keep waiting for everything to fall into place, you may never take the first step. Dreams have a way of calling to us. They stir something deep within, igniting our passions and showing us glimpses of the life we could live. But they remain just that, dreams, until we choose to act. The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't filled by wishful thinking, it's filled by action. And the only time to take action is now. There's power in starting even when the circumstances aren't ideal. Starting now, even in the face of uncertainty, builds momentum and sets the wheels of progress in motion. Waiting for the perfect moment often stems from fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These fears create a false narrative that you're not ready, that you need more time or resources before you can begin. But readiness is not a prerequisite for success. Action creates readiness. Every small step you take teaches you new, builds your confidence, and brings you closer to your goal. If you wait until you feel completely prepared, you'll miss countless opportunities to learn and grow along the way. Life is fleeting, and time is the one resource you can never get back. The more you delay, the more you risk letting your dreams slip away. It's easy to think there will always be more time, but none of us knows what tomorrow holds. The only guarantee you have is this moment right now. Acting on your dreams today is not just a choice, it's an investment in your future. Every effort you make now compounds over time, creating opportunities and experiences that wouldn't exist if you had waited. Making action doesn't mean you have to leap in the unknown without a plan. It doesn't mean you have to have everything figured out or take massive risk all at once. Sometimes the most important step is simply the first one. It could be as small as doing research, reaching out to someone for advice, or dedicating an hour to work on your idea. The act of starting, no matter how small, is a declaration of your commitment to your dreams. It's a signal to yourself and the universe that you're serious about creating the life you envision. When you act now, you begin to develop resilience and adaptability. Challenges will inevitably arise, then you might stumble or face setbacks. But these obstacles are part of the journey, not reasons to quit. By taking action, you learn to navigate difficulties and find creative solutions. You grow stronger, more resourceful, and more determined with every step. None of this growth happens if you remain on the sidelines waiting for the perfect conditions. It's also important to recognize that acting on your dreams doesn't just benefit you, it inspires others. When people see you pursuing your passions and taking risks, they're encouraged to do the same. Your courage becomes a beacon, showing others that it's possible to chase their own dreams despite the challenges. In this way, your decision to act now creates a ripple effect, impacting not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Perfection is an illusion. It's a standard that can never truly be met, and chasing it will only delay your progress. Instead of striving for perfection, aim for progress. Allow yourself the freedom to make mistakes, to learn as you go, and to embrace the imperfect journey. The lessons you gain from acting now, even when conditions aren't ideal, are far more valuable than waiting for a flawless moment that may never come. Your dreams exist for a reason. They're a reflection of your unique gifts, passions, and potential. The time to honor them is now. Don't let fear, doubt, or the illusion of the perfect moment hold you back. Take that first step today and then another tomorrow. With each step, you'll find that the path becomes clearer and the obstacle less daunting and the possibilities endless. Your dreams are waiting, but they won't wait forever. Act now, because the perfect moment is the one you create by starting today. You are not average. You were born to make a difference and leave a legacy. This statement is a powerful reminder of your unique potential and the significant impact you can have on the world. Far too often, people settle into the notion of being average, allowing themselves to be confined by the limits of what they believe is possible. They become comfortable with mediocrity, believing that greatness is reserved for a select few. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Each person possesses a distinct combination of talents, experiences, and perspectives that no one else has. Embracing this uniqueness is the first step toward realizing your true potential and making a meaningful difference. From the moment you are born, you are equipped with the tools to shape your destiny and influence the lives of those around you. Your existence is not a mere accident, it is purposeful. Every challenge you face, every triumph you achieve, and every setback back encounter serves as a building block for your legacy. This legacy is not just about personal achievements or material success. It's about the positive changes you bring to your community, your family, and the world at large. It's about the lives you touch, the hearts you inspire, and the lasting impact you leave behind. Recognizing that you are not average means rejecting the complacency that can stifle growth and ambition. It means setting high standards for yourself and striving to exceed them. It requires a commitment to continuous self-improvement and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. When you believe that you are destined to make a difference, you start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You develop resilience in the face of adversity and cultivate a mindset that is geared toward overcoming challenges rather than intent. Making a difference doesn't always mean grand gestures or monumental achievements. Sometimes it's the small, everyday actions that have the most profound impact. It could be the kindness you show to a stranger, the support you offer to a friend in need, or the dedication you bring to your work. These seemingly insignificant acts accumulate over time, creating a ripple effect that can lead to significant positive change. By focusing on making a difference in your immediate environment, you contribute to a larger movement of positivity and progress. Leaving a legacy is about more than just being remembered. It's about creating something that endures beyond your lifetime. It's about the values you instill in others, the lessons you teach, and the inspiration you provide. Your legacy is the sum of your actions, the lives you've touched, and the contributions you've made to society. It's a testament to your character, your beliefs, and your commitment to making the world a better place. Every decision you make and every effort you put forth adds to this legacy, shaping the future in ways you might not even realize. Embracing the idea that you are destined to make a difference also means taking ownership of your life. It requires you to take proactive steps toward your goals and to pursue your passions with vigor and determination. It means not waiting for opportunities to come to you, but actively seeking them out and creating them yourself. This proactive approach is essential for turning your dreams into reality and for ensuring that your legacy is one of intentional and meaningful impact. Moreover, understanding that you are not average empowers you to overcome self-doubt and external negativity. It strengthens your self-belief and reinforces your commitment to your path, even when others may not understand or support your ambitions. This inner strength is crucial for navigating the inevitable setbacks and criticisms that come with striving for greatness. It allows you to stay focused on your vision and to persevere, knowing that your efforts are contributing to something greater than yourself. Your uniqueness is your greatest asset. It sets you apart and provides you with the perspective and creativity needed to solve problems and innovate. By embracing who you are and recognizing your inherent worth, you unlock the potential to make a significant impact. Your experiences, both positive and negative, equip you with the wisdom and empathy necessary to connect with others and to lead by example. This connection is the foundation of a lasting legacy, one that inspires future generations to continue the work you have begun. In conclusion, rejecting the notion of being average and embracing the belief that you are born to make a difference and leave a legacy is a transformative mindset. It propels you toward greater heights, fuels your passion, and empowers you to create lasting change. Every step you take in pursuit of your dreams, every act of kindness, and every kind effort to improve yourself contributes to a legacy that will outlive you. Remember, you are not average. You are a unique individual with the power to shape the world and that indelible mark on history. Embrace your potential, pursue your passions, and commit to making a difference, knowing that your legacy is a reflection of the extraordinary person you truly